The big sellers on eBay want you to believe that the market is completely saturated. They want you to believe that because your account is relatively new, you cannot compete with their thousands of reviews. But that is simply not true. Today, I'm going to show you the market share takeover strategy. These are 3 completely legal and fundamental business moves. With them, you'll be able to steal customers from massive dropshippers without having to compete purely on price. Let's get straight into it. Strategy number 1 is the rule of the 3 giants. You need to stop blindly searching for products. Instead, find 3 massive stores that sell specifically in your niche. But why exactly 3? Because if you only analyze one seller, you might just be witnessing their individual dumb luck.
Emerald! We're rich! We're rich! Diamond!
But when 3 massive players start listing similar items at the exact same time, you have found a real market trend. The next step is to ignore their old inventory. Filter their store by newly listed and sold. You only want to see what they uploaded this week that is already making them money. And here is a crucial business move. You don't always have to copy their exact brand. If they are successfully selling a specific $45 desk lamp, take their perfectly optimized title. Copy their item specifics too, which are critical for the algorithm. Then find cheaper, unbranded alternative on Amazon that does the exact same job for just $20. Buyers are looking for the function, not the brand itself. This way, you attract their search traffic, offer a better price, and keep a massive profit margin. Before you list anything, however, run the main keyword through Google Trends. If the graph is going up, list it immediately. If it's going down, skip it. Never tie up your capital in a dying trend. Just a quick interruption. If you haven't liked the video yet, now is the time to do it. Of course, if you are finding this helpful so far, let's move on. Once you find the right product, you need to structure your pricing. This brings us to strategy number 2, which is volume pricing. We've discussed this before. Selling multi-packs like buy 2, save 10% means you only pay 1 shipping fee to your supplier. The rest stay with you as a double profit. But here is the reality that eBay hides from you. This feature is not free. You need a paid store subscription, at least the cheapest starter store, for $7.95 a month just to unlock the marketing tab. So, is it worth paying eBay $7.95 every month? Yep, but only if you use the algorithm correctly. When you first create your multi-pack listing, set the price at break-even, meaning 0 profit. But why? Because you want the very first person who clicks on it to immediately buy it. The eBay's algorithm ranks listings based primarily on their conversion rate. 100% conversion rate will shoot your brand new listing straight to the first page. And once you secure your ranking, you simply raise the price back to your normal margin. This model works perfectly even if you apply it to already winning products in your store, as long as the nature of the item allows it. But be careful, do not buy a subscription if you are a brand new account with 0 traffic. This strategy is for scaling, not starting. Strategy number 3 is using promoting listing standard. This is an advertising model where you only pay when a sale is made. You are literally telling eBay, put my item above the giant seller and I'll give you extra 5%, but only if the product sells. You have to be extremely careful here though. When you turn this feature on, eBay will show you suggested ad rate. Sometimes the system will push you to pay a crazy 10 or 15%. Never click this button. It is just a trap designed to eat your margin. Giant sellers rely on their old organic ranking and almost never use ads. You usually need to set your ad rate between 2 and 5% to jump over them. You pay the absolute minimum and get the same result. But here is where you never should use this strategy. First, if you are in your first few weeks as a seller, a sudden spike in sales from paid ads as a brand new account is a massive red flag for eBay's security algorithm. You first need to build organic trust and collect some feedback. Second, only use ads if your dropshipping margin is high enough. If your profit margin is at 15% and you run an ad for 10%, you are literally working for free. Understanding these concepts is the difference between simply having an eBay account and running an actual business. A business owner knows when to spend $7.95 to make $50. When you start applying these strategies, your volumes will jump, your sales will spike drastically, and that is exactly when your logistics will break. And if you start scaling your orders with Amazon TBA tracking numbers, buyers will open cases against you and your account will be banned immediately. And this is why automation is mandatory. Trackerbot automatically converts those unaccepted Amazon numbers into valid tracking that eBay loves, thus protecting your metrics. And in the description, you'll find a link for 14-day free trial. And also don't forget to join our Telegram group where we discuss these strategies every day. Subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next video.